Hey, it's Artists and Authors, and I'm your host, Steve Walling. My guest for this segment, I get this right, Jennifer Crow. Been a long morning, but more importantly, you're with the Arne Nixon Center.
Yes.
Jennifer, welcome to the show.
Thank you. Thank you for inviting me.
I'm glad you're here, and I want you to tell us, what is the Arne Nixon Center?
The Arne Nixon Center for the Study of Children's Literature is a unit of the Special Collections Division in the Madden Library at Fresno State.
Wow.
Yeah.
That's awesome.
Yeah, we have a collection of over 70,000 children's and young adult books in the center. Most of these were donated, or the original donation was from Arne Nixon, who was kind of a Fresno icon. He taught children's literature at Fresno State for over 35 years. And everywhere he went, he bought children's and young adult literature until he had 22,000 of his own books. And he donated those to the library in 1995. And he passed away in 1997, but he also left $1 million to start an endowment to start the center. And so
the center's basically been going and carrying on his vision, what he wants to do.
Yeah.
And how's that been working?
Really great. I mean, we promote children's literature. We want to make sure that people understand the relevancy of children's literature.
Okay,
And so,
Jennifer, I'm going to stop you right there.
Okay.
What is the relevancy of juvenile literature?
Okay, think back to your favorite children's book. Can you remember it?
Mm-hmm.
And how did it make you feel?
It's still, I still have it in the back of my mind. It's Stuart Little.
It stays with people. These kinds of books stays with people, and the messages stay with people. And so what we want to do is make sure that we're taking children's literature, and then we work on different kinds of projects.
Okay.
We work on exhibitions. We have conferences. We bring authors and illustrators to town, and we work with our community as well.
So you're really seeking to raise the awareness in the community. Does the Arne Nixon Center reach beyond the Central Valley community, or is it really focused right here?
No, actually, we do reach beyond. I just spent the last week in San Francisco. We did an exhibition up there. It's still going on. It runs through January 5th, and it's at the American Bookbinders Museum.
Awesome.
So we kind of spread all over the place, too.
That's good. And in today's world, in today's market, how is your organization, you're accepted? I mean, is there a lot of openness, a lot of accepting to what it is that you're bringing to the table for young people, or is it just everybody's busy with tech stuff? I mean, let's get our Game Boy out, right?
Well, one might think so, but really the print versions of children's literature sell better even than the e-books.
Really?
Yeah, for children's literature, they've stayed in print because there's nothing like having a child on your lap and reading to that child, and you get that one-in-one experience. So, yeah.
And Jennifer, reading to children really is important.
Yes.
I have 5, and I read to all of them, and they all went to really interesting, things in life, but they all still read.
Yeah.
Various types of literature, some, whatever, but it's important to develop that, in my personal opinion, develop that interest when they're really little.
Yeah.
Because what the imagination can do, you can't put on a screen, and a storyteller can't put it in a book. It's what takes place between the reading and the imagination. It's awesome stuff.
Yeah.
And it builds great leaders and various things, creative people and stuff.
Yes.
And it starts when they're kids.
It does, and they gain all that knowledge, that kind of vicarious experience as well. So.
And you're not really interested in that at all, are you? How long have you been with them, Jennifer?
I've been at the center for 18 years.
Couple of weeks, anyway.
Yeah.
Okay, in the time that you've been there, is there one particular event or one thing that kind of stands out in your mind that was rather exceptional, or is it just every day is pretty much exceptional?
We do a lot. We bring in a lot of authors and a lot of illustrators, and then we're able to not only work with our Fresno State students, in English classes and education classes, but also we take the authors out into the community so that kids can, hear from an actual author. Yeah.
That's pretty cool.
Yeah.
We got a couple books that you brought here.
Yes.
And you want to tell me about these?
We are actually starting a community mural. It's going to be next April. And we're working with an author named Rafael Lopez. And he did these books. He illustrated these books. He's an illustrator, actually. And he is award-winning, internationally known. He said that he would design a mural for us, but the point of the mural is really to involve the community. And so the community will be the painters, but we want to involve them from the inception all the way to the completion of the mural. So we're going to be going into the community, asking them for their ideas.
Right.
We don't want to just slap something up here, here's something in your community.
Where's the mural going to be?
It's actually on Tulare and Cedar. There's a wall there that the business owner has said we could use.
Cool.
And but we do want community involvement. That is one of the things, because what this type of project does is, of course, it creates a finished product that's beautiful, but it also allows people to really feel like they've participated and really, promote that sense of pride that they're going to have.
That's my neighborhood.
Finished.
That's
All
where
right.
I
Well,
live.
you're going to have to come
Yeah,
paint.
there you go. That's the energy that we create with stuff like that.
Yeah.
Ownership, if you will.
Yes, of course.
That's awesome.
Yes.
And if somebody's watching today. And they're kind of interested, do you have some way that they might get that interest answered through contact information?
Yes, they can email me at jcrow, C-R-O-W, at csufresno.edu,
Right.
or you can always call us at 559-278-8116. And we are interested in getting more people involved. Right now, we have the support of the Cultural Arts Rotary Club, and Reforma, which is an organization that brings library and information services to Spanish-speaking and the Latino community. And we're looking to get other people involved as well.
Well, that's great. Is there other people in the community that you serve that maybe there's some other service that you provide for them, like even if it's just a parent? I've got a little kid, and I want resource information on, can they contact you for stuff like that?
Sure, yeah. I get asked all the time.
Yeah.
I worked at the public library before
Okay,
I worked at Fresno State, and so we're used to, if you need a recommendation, that's fine as well.
And it's the same contact information.
Yes, same contact information.
Well, Jennifer, that's really neat.
Yeah.
That's going to be
It's
really
be fantastic.
awesome. Yeah. Tulare and
Cedar.
On the wall.
Yeah.
If you're interested in participating, get a hold of Jennifer. If you want to see what it looks like, make sure you drive by there on a regular basis, and you'll get to see it evolve. I know that for a fact. And I'll see you when we come back. Jennifer, thanks for being on the show.
Thank you.
This is great stuff. Come back and we'll talk about more of the stuff that's going on, because really, literature for kids, very important. Reading to kids, right near and dear to my heart. We'll talk about it, all right?
All right, thank you.
And I'll see you when we come back.
CentralValleyTalk.com